My name is Jenna Pilant, and I'm a style-crazed full-time creative living in sunny San Diego. In 2016, my husband and I purchased our forever home, and now, in between balancing my upholstery business, our 4 dogs, and just life in general, I'm going to renovate our home room by room, project by project myself, with some fun help from a few of my friends along the way. And I'm going to share it all with you right here on YouTube. So, are you ready to see a room bloom?
Happy newness, color loves, and welcome to another vibrant episode of Room Bloom on YouTube, where I am adding that very first punch of color into our still 50 shades of beige kitchen, located right off of our family room area. To get started on this painting project, I first removed each of the pantry's doors, making sure to mindfully mark which door goes to which hinge. As in my experience, this simple extra step makes the entire going back together process much more easy. Once the doors are off and stripped of any hardware, time to prep all the surfaces for the job at hand. Wiping down every surface of the future application with a deglosser of your choosing. My personal fave being Crud Cutters, a product that literally takes most of the prep out of the prepping process for painting, meaning it not only cleans the surface, but also makes it so you don't have to strip anything. Varnish, old paint, nothing. Thus, as long as there's no peeling paint, you're good to go with a deglosser. Next, after the deglosser has dried to the touch, tape off any area you don't want paint and primer on. The floor, baseboards, countertops, trim, etc. Okay, let's talk paint. Whether you realize it or not, color loves, Behr Paint is the only paint brand I have used throughout our home's remodel here on Room Bloom. From the walls, shelves, doors, bookcases, built-ins, and now our kitchen's pantry. And for this pantry's transformation, I opted for Behr's Ultra Scuff Defense Paint and Primer. With its exceptional stain blocking capabilities, washable, easy to clean finish, and too tough to scuff durability. Plus, it covers in 2 coats. You will notice that there is a gray color in between that awful beige and this fabulous top tomato red. That is a product by Zinsser that I have also used on every single wood-based painting project in our home, as it helps hide both the wood grain and any repairs I had to make with a wood filler. And by hide repairs, I mean so it doesn't look like you made any of those repairs. And since I wanted this kitchen pantry to have the exact same finish, both sheen and texture-wise, my recovering perfectionist gut told me I had to do the same with this wood-based painting project, even though I really didn't need to with the Behr Ultra Scuff Defense. I did this so I later didn't drive myself nutty with my recovering perfectionist eyes. So you might not have noticed it earlier in the before, but there was one blemish on one single pantry door down to its wood base past that original beige paint that had to be repaired prior to painting. I have not a clue how it originally got there, as it was already there the day we moved in back in 2016. So although I didn't really need to do this with the Behr Ultra Scuff Defense, I still applied the Zinsser product due to my high attention to detail. Oh, to be a recovering perfectionist. But just in case you don't believe me, lucky you, I have an extra door to prove it to you, especially for any of those mansplaining trolls I've been dealing with as of late on Instagram. And just like that, you've got yourself a beautiful top tomato red cabinet door. Oh, and there also has been some debate as well on my Insta by, spoiler alert, male supposed color loves, saying you can't roll paint onto cabinets. First off, my painting project, my decision, and that should be a good enough answer from a grown woman, but no, someone just kept on and kept on commenting and got himself restricted on the old Instagram. Secondly, this is how I was taught taught as a child, my farmer rancher father paid for nothing to be done on the farm. So I spent my summers painting anything that needed to be painted. And all of it, y'all, was by hand. Paint is a lot like textiles, but more on that again later. Thirdly, I don't like paint sprayers. Maybe that's because of reason number 2, my childhood training. However, did you know you cannot touch up a sprayed on paint job without spraying it on again? I mean, you can, but you're gonna see it. I know I definitely would notice that eyesore. Plus, this is a semi-gloss, y'all, not some 98% gloss lacquer. That's stuff you have to spray on. Anyhow, the moral of the story is, I know what I'm doing, fellas, so zip it. Thank you so much. All right, back to painting. After Dee helped me with the rehanging of the doors, I gave the cabinets their final passover of paint. And this is where I mean when I say paint is a lot like textiles. The way it dries has a nap to its finish. So when you're rolling paint onto cabinets, God forbid, especially that final coat, which way you roll matters, y'all. I usually give the final a good top to bottom and then stop. But what do I know, gentlemen?
Everybody's got opinions and buttholes.
All right, who is ready for that big paint rolled on our pantry reveal? And yes, I did just bite into that tomato. You can take the girl off the farm, but you can't take the farm out of the girl. Plus, it's honestly the best way to eat a tomato, and I should know as tomatoes are by far this Nebraska farm girl's favorite berry. So much so, Bear had me at top tomato. I just figured my favorite snack's vibrant color would be perfect in our kitchen, especially for our pantry's paint. A dynamic contrast in comparison to our family room sofa. And as you can see by my rolled on painted cabinets, the final results make this color lover very happy. Very happy indeed. Giving this vlog kitchen its first punch of the rainbow. And that's gonna be it for now on Paint for the Kitchen, as this space is going to be the definition of slow design. Kitchens are expensive, and even though I'm DIYing everything within this space, the supplies are still expensive. Like countertops that aren't beads. Sorry, not sorry, I just don't love them, y'all. But either way, this is how our kitchen will be for the time being, and I could not be happier with that pantry's paint. Until next time, don't forget it's a great day to have a good one. Later, loves!